Today I'll be showcasing the new Ruby unit, Monarch, with God stat and SPA, Z plus and damage, and Z plus and range. Now I did roll this Monarch on stream today. Monarch in 107. So if anybody saw that and you're in the comments, shout out to y'all for being in the stream. Quick, for every 100 likes this video gets, I will be giving away one of these 500 trait rerolls anniversary bundles. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to make sure you are entered into this giveaway. I will only be doing this for a week, so enter while you still can. The other video I posted yesterday and the future videos I'll be posting tomorrow, we're also gonna include this deal. So if you want to check out those videos and like those too, you can increase the chances of winning a giveaway. Now this unit is pretty straightforward. There's only a few things you have to really look out for in terms of abilities, because as I said, this unit is pretty straightforward. So let's look at the passives here. This unit only uses attack 1 or 2, which is basic attack, and on attack follows up on the first enemy hit, dealing 30% of this unit's damage. Pretty self-explanatory. If 30 or more enemies are in range, performs attack 3 instead, and the follow-up attack is disabled. Now, the attack 3 is the full AoE form of her attacks, so you'll be seeing this unit in full AoE form later on. And for every enemy hit, this unit's damage gets buffed by 3% up to 120% for 10 seconds. And in Infinite, this is basically a permanent buff because of the sum of the units, especially when they're all being hit in full AoE. Now I did skip a couple waves here so you can see the full buff, but as you can see in the DPS meter here, I'm going to start upgrading the Ruby. It goes from 8k to 11k to 19k to 23k to 30k to about 50k to about 70k to about 74k to in total about 80k. And this is the any familiar, and this is the full AoE range just with Monarch alone. Now do keep in mind I do have a God stat on SPA, but even with Z+, the DPS is still being around the same, and especially if you have a burb or something, the damage will be increased even further to what I could say even up to 100k DPS. Now unfortunately I do not have the shiny version yet, but as soon as I do, I can make a video about it or just post a picture if anybody wants to see it in my community post. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you can see that. I do have a Monarch Hollow Knight video that will be coming out sometime tomorrow or later today, depends on when you want to see it, because it's just recording at 1:30 a.m. for me, so I'm kind of tired. And along with that, there will be a Monarch Godzilla showcase also later, and a Monarch Wonder of You showcase. So all in all, I think this unit is pretty good, especially when there's, if I spam waves here, 30 in a range, because the full AoE with 80k DPS is pretty broken. Now the only downside of this character is versus someone like Tengen who has Scorched, or any there's no DOT status spikes like Bleed or Scorched or anything like that. So that's the only downside, but the pure damage is still pretty good. And I'd say that this unit is one of the better units in terms of this update. But yeah, as I said, it was 1:30 for me. I was up all day after the update drop trying to grind out these evolved units to showcase so everybody knew what units were going to be good and what their stats and damage were going to be like. I will have a bunch more tomorrow to show you as me and my friends all grinded this event together. I will be able to go on their account and also give you guys these showcases of those units as well that they pulled, the Monarchs they pulled, and stuff like that. With that being said, my final thoughts are this unit is pretty good in terms of damage. As I said, the only downside is that there's no DOT or effects like that. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment. I'm trying to get the content creator title still so I can make better content for you guys. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Everybody have a good day. See you later.